everybody, welcome to BrickVault. My name's Jack, and today we've got a LEGO Star Wars set review for you. This is Yoda's Jedi Starfighter. This set is recommended for ages 8 to 12. It is set number 75168, and it has 262 pieces. Included are 2 minifigs. We've got R2-D2 and Yoda. And interestingly enough, it doesn't seem like either of these guys are actually exclusive to the set. I, for one, really like little spaceship builds, and Yoda's Starfighter is definitely a lot different from a lot of the other Jedi Starfighters. It looks a little bit more sleek, and because he's smaller, it feels like maybe it's a little bit smaller too. All right, so let's get this little set open and built. Alright, so the build is complete. It's actually a pretty large starfighter. I thought it was going to be smaller just because it is Yoda's. It is certainly shorter, but very, very wide, and it's one of the largest starfighter builds in terms of pieces. I think the higher part count is attributed to A, it looks really good on the outside. They really did make a good looking ship, but they also made it extremely strong for playing around. This is something that's not flimsy at all. In fact, I don't think just about any of the parts are going to break off if you drop it. Because of the unique design of Yoda's ship, you can see that the cockpit is actually similar to that of a TIE fighter. In fact, they use the exact same windshield piece. So it really kind of makes this thing look closer to either the TIE Advanced prototype or a snub-nosed version of a TIE Interceptor. The green highlights and of course the symbols on the outside make it Yoda's ship. And all in all, I really do like all the sleek curves that are around the cockpit, and they used minimal sticker detailing, which is a plus. I don't think it really needs much. Now, R2-D2 sticking out of the back is really exposed. It's super easy to get him in and out, so I guess that's a plus, but in terms of just, I mean, like a logistical standpoint, this guy is a front and center target to get destroyed in a space battle. The main features of the ship are that the wings fold open. I think that's for sort of attack position, and then you have to fold them all the way closed when it's landing. It looks pretty good though when it's in attack position, and on the inside of the wings you can see the 2 large blasters, and then actually hidden just underneath the cockpit we have the spring-loaded shots. They're not that well hidden from the back, and honestly, if you're picking up the cockpit, sometimes your fingers accidentally set them off, which isn't the greatest function, but I do appreciate that the shots themselves are mostly well hidden. Also, I think one of the nicer functions of the ship is the way the cockpit opens up. It's a 2-part operation. First, you have to fold down the windshield in the front for the TIE Fighter windshield, and then the top hatch of the roof, the whole roof really, just folds open. Here, Yoda sits in very easily, but you can see that there are no pieces that are supposed to represent any kind of control consoles. Pretty decent detailing all around, and the ship is very solid in design as well as solid structurally. Now let's check out the minifigs. We've got 2 figs. It's Yoda and R2-D2, and they're actually not exclusive. Neither of them are. This Yoda has been released before, and he wasn't really rare before, so this makes him a relatively common fig now. He comes with his green lightsaber, and this R2-D2 is the most recent updated version that we get from R2-D2. Now, taking a look at this whole thing together, it would have been nice to get an exclusive minifig from the set. In fact, this this feels almost like a rarity nowadays that the figures included in a Star Wars set, there isn't at least one exclusive guy, but I suppose it's not really much of a big deal. So really the buying point for the set has to be the build for the Jedi Starfighter, and it's pretty good. It's an extremely unique ship, and though I wish the spring-loaded shots didn't fire so easily, I would say it's a really solid build. The part-to-price ratio is pretty good, and I guess if this set came with an exclusive fig or an exclusive print for a minifigure, I would give this an above average rating, but right now it's about average. It's decent. All right, that is it for this episode, everybody. Thanks a lot for watching, and if you enjoy our content, you can always like or subscribe, and I have left a link in the video description below if you want to buy the set. All right, that's it for this episode, and we'll see you next time at BrickVault.